Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Tega, and in this video today I'll be showing you how to make this trendy sleeve. Very easy. So let's get started. I'll be drafting the pattern first using inches instead of centimeters, so take no notice of the ruler. Once folded, you want to add the length of the sleeve and the width of the sleeve. Right, that's the place on fold. So grab your ruler and you want to add the width first. I'm gonna be going with 13 inches for the width, and I'm gonna add 1 inch sewing allowance. So over there I'm gonna mark the 13 and add the 1 inch sewing allowance. So I'm gonna have 14 inches as the total width. Right, next I want to add the length of the sleeve. I'm gonna go for 12 inches. So that's the width over there, which is 14 plus the sewing allowance. So for the length I'm gonna take 12 inches, then add 1 inch sewing allowance. Now I'm gonna rule a line across the length of the sleeve, then also rule a line by the width as well. So I'm gonna rule a line where the width stops. So, and that's basically our sleeve structure. I'll grab my ruler and cut it out. Now, by the opening of the sleeve, you want to come down by 4 inches. Take 4 inches. That's for the armhole. And you want to draft your armhole. So you want to do exactly what I've done here. You draft it in a curve right down to the 4 inches. That's all you need to do. And now you want to grab your scissors and cut your sleeve out. The width is wide to accommodate the style of the sleeve and for your gathers and pleat that will be applying at the top. This will suit any arm width, anyone's arm width, except you want your sleeve a bit smaller. So I'm gonna cut out the sleeve on a real fabric using the pattern we've drafted. Right, and this pattern will be used as a lining. I'm gonna line this with it, so I'll show you what it's like. You need an interfacing, guys. Definitely you need an interfacing to achieve that standing look of the sleeve. So it's gonna be the application of the real fabric, an interfacing, then your lining, which is 3. So you need to cut 3. Right, so imagine now I've applied my interfacing to the main fabric. This is gonna be the lining. So the interfacing will be placed right here, right, on the wrong side of the main fabric. Then you want to turn it over and place your lining and stitch. That is where you're gonna stitch. You can either stitch it straight away like this or take half an inch off the lining, right? So if you want to take half an inch off the lining so that you have a bit of the main fabric on the wrong side, I think that is the best, to be honest, without the lining showing, when you wear your sleeve. So I've taken half an inch off this lining now. So I've placed it back on the fabric and you can see that difference there. You have that half an inch allowance. So when you sew it and flip it over, you would have a beautiful sleeve. So I'm gonna go ahead and just show you what it's gonna be like after stitching. So imagine the lining has been applied to this fabric. You would have something like this, and you would have a bit, the half an inch, you will have a bit of that on the wrong side like that, right? Just like that. So you don't have the raw lining showing on this right side. So I'm gonna go ahead and pin this together to give you a clear understanding of what I've been explaining. So I want you to imagine that part of it has been stitched. There you have the 1/2 inch allowance that is on the wrong side now. In order to complete the other side of the sleeve, you want to fold over like this, and you have 2 ways of finishing up the edges. You start off from the fabric and you work your way through the lining right there in a straight line, and you turn it over to the way it should be. Then again, you can decide to be lazy with your sleeve and just, match them together, the lining, the fabric, and just stitch across just like that. This is super easy and it's lazy as well. But the other method will make your sleeve much better, where you stitch the main fabric into the lining and you flip it over. That method is the best. Anyway, for the purpose of this video, we're just gonna stick with just stitching across. Then this is your sleeve almost done. Now it's time to apply gathers or pleat, whatever you choose. But don't forget, there's a limit to how much you can take in, the gathers or the pleat, because you need some allowance for your armhole. Once you've applied your pleats, you should have a sleeve like this. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Just take a look at that. This is the look it will have when you've applied pleats, and you can attach it now to the bodice. Fantastic. You would have a good result. And also, here I'm trying to apply gathers. Take your needle and cotton and start stitching. You can use your sewing machine, you can use your hand, whatever is convenient for you to make your gathers. And like I said, it is very important that you use a very good interfacing, and as well the fabric really matters as well to make the sleeve achievable for you. Because I've applied paper here, that's why you can see that the sleeve is a bit, what I want it to be. So once you've applied your gathers, you would have something like this and attach it to the rest of your bodies. So thanks so much for watching. I hope this video is of help. If you find this useful, remember to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, guys, look after yourself and bye for now.